Hello everyone, I'm Alicia. Welcome to my Beautiful Nights channel. For this video I wanted to show you the design that I made with the Czech Bead's exclusive monthly subscription box. This box is for August and the theme is called Red and Green Garden Treasures, but to me it looks like Christmas in July. Now I know it's August, but because I was in the hospital in July, I was stuck in July. Okay, I was stuck in July. And so I wanted to make a design with the button beads on the sides and then the maple leaves on the sides like this. Like as soon as I started going through these beads, I had this idea of how I want it to be, and I want it to be a long necklace. I didn't want it to have a clasp. I wanted to put it over my head, and I wanted to have something going on down here, either a dangle or a tassel or something fancy at the bottom. Alright, so before I go into the designing of this, I'm going to go into the beads that I use in all my leftovers. And if you want, you don't have to use the same beads I did. You could swap beads out. So I use the gold owls, but you can use these instead. Now there is 5 of these, and there is 6 of these, but you don't have to do the owls all the way up to here. You can stop and just do 4 at the bottom if you want, and maybe do one down here. You can do a little dangly thing with, you know, charms and stuff. It's up to you. Alright, so I did want to use this leaf. I wanted to use it down here. I was going to do a dangly thing, like I said, with charms, because I have this little branch here. I have this. I thought that would be cute. I have this pendant I could have used, or bead. It would have been the pendant. I have these beads that could have been dangles. I could have used these here down here for dangles. These here I could have put on the sides. I mean, there were so many options, but I ended up not doing it. And like I said, I kind of wanted to have these here down here, but I didn't do it. Okay, and now there's these are very close in color. One is darker than the other. This one's darker than that one. But if you want to, instead of using the beads that I used here, you could use these. So up to you. Or these. And if I were to use these owls, which I love them so much, they're beautiful, I would have totally used these with them, because they are perfect together. Love those together. Now I was trying to figure out, do I do this giant teardrop or do I use this bead? But I ended up going for the teardrop because I just thought it was so festive looking. It's really beautiful. I actually want to say that it's the heart of a palm tree because of the design on it. Alright, so you have 2 options, this one or this one for the pendant. It's up to you. And there are these teardrops here. I didn't end up using those. I didn't even attempt to use those because of the red leaves that I used. And these here are pink drugs. I didn't use these at all because there's no other pink beads. Okay. Oh, and by the way, I did use a total, I think, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bags of beads. So that was these. I used all those, these, use all of those, use all of those, use all of those. I used all of the green 6-0 seed beads. Yeah. Okay. I actually wanted to use these, but because I used all of these 6-0 seed beads, I ended up not using them. But they are beautiful. Those are a beautiful color. And I realized instead of doing the dark bronze 11-0 Miyuki seed beads, I could have probably done these in place of them. I did not count them. Normally I would be more difficult on myself and do that, but I just went ahead and did the dark bronze because I loved how the dark color looked in here. But I also probably could have used these in place of the seed beads, and that's what I use for my stash. Only thing I use for my stash is the 11-0 dark bronze seed beads and a head pin and a crimp and bead string wire. Those are the things I use for my stash. Okay, there's these here too. I didn't use these because I felt like I already had a good amount of red in here. And again, I didn't use those. There's more teardrops. I did use these, but only half of them here. And it was weird because these have lots of pink in them, but these didn't. So I chose those. And when I opened this box, there was a mix of red in here. There was this bright red and there was this dark red. And I ended up only using the bright red I thought it was kind of strange. And I had just enough, too, of the bright red. And I did use some of these, the 6mm Aztec Gold. I used them here on the sides of the leaves. So to me, this really does look like a Christmassy design. It's pretty long, as you can see, and it looks great on. It's a nice, easy piece to wear. So the crimp to this is not at the back of the necklace. It's actually at the very beginning. It is hidden right here under this wire wrapped head pin. Okay, my plan was to pass both of the wires down through this bead, have both wires come out, and do some dangly beads at the bottom. But I thought it might be too much, and so I just decided on crimping them together. So I have a little tail going up this side and a little tail going up this side. I cut it off and I put this bead here. So I did wire wrap this completely. I put the crimp tube on underneath of this, crisscross the wires, and I just moved this off to the side, and I took my fine pointed bent nose pliers and I just flattened the crimp like this. Okay, I should have crimped the necklace and then put this on, wire wrap it over the necklace, but I didn't think about that. I already went ahead and I wire wrapped this, so I ended up doing it that way, and it totally worked. I didn't have any problems, so it ended up working out. Alright, so let's go over the design. I used all of the 6/0 seed beads, and I started down here with my pattern. I started with a bead board and I laid the bigger beads out first, and then I filled in the other beads around those larger beads. So bigger beads being the leaf, the button, leaf, the owls, and these peeled olives, that's what they're called, okay? And then I put beads in between them. That's how I design. So down here at the crimp, it starts with a 6/0 seed bead, and then a 11/0 seed beads. And I think I did, let me see, I did an 11/0 between all of the beads because I like how it looked. Okay, so a 6/0, the 4mm, the 6mm Czech fire polish bead, 11/0, the 6mm Aztec, 6/0, the maple leaf, 6/0 Aztec, 6/0 fire polish, and the 4mm. So this here is a pattern. I gotta zoom in. Okay, from this red bead to this red bead is one pattern, and I have patterns within this pattern. See that? This is a pattern, that's a pattern, this here is a pattern, but this is one whole pattern. Now this is not part of the pattern. I didn't want the red bead to touch the red dangle, so I put the green beads on the sides of that so that the red doesn't touch the red. That's just a thing that I've always done, okay? So again, red to red, that's one pattern, and there's little patterns within that long pattern there. And then this is a pattern. The twisted round, the button, and the twisted round. Okay? And then I did this pattern, red to red, again, over here. But I flipped the leaf bead. So if I hold it this way, do you see this? Red to red, same pattern. See that? Same pattern. So this side the same, I just flip the leaf, okay? And then after the red, because down here after the red I have a green, I ended up putting a green after the red, okay? And then I did the owl, and again seed bead in between all of the beads, remember that. After the green, owl, green, red, I did the peeled olive bead. This is a green bead, I guess. It's like a, it could also pass as teal, but then again it's like, it's a green teal bead. Something like that, okay. So again, after this pattern, red, green, owl, green, red, peeled olive, red, green, I got to this owl bird here, okay? Now if you look back over here, on the sides of the owl, I have green and green. But when I got to here, I'm like, dang it, I have to use this red peeled bead, and I don't want the green here, the red, and then red, and then red, and then green. Does that make sense? So I'm like, well, I'll just swap these two, because no one's going to notice. And you only notice because I'm telling you. The red, the green, then I was able to put the red peeled olive bead here. Right? Because I didn't want the red touching red. So I swapped these two beads. And then I did it here. Okay? Now down here, it's green, red, the owl, and then it's red. So if you look at all three of these beads here, they're different. So there is 3 owls on each side of the necklace. Okay, so this is the back of the necklace. Okay, 3 owls on one side, 3 owls on the other side. They are symmetrical. Okay, this is the bottom of the necklace. So going back to the owls, so if you look at the owls, it's green owl green, and then green owl red, and then red owl red. They're different. I had to do that because I didn't want red and green touching each other. Green, red, green, red, green. Red, green, red, green, red, red, green. Make sense? Okay, so that's why I did it this way. And if you want to copy this, you can stop and pause here if you got this box and you can do the same thing. Now back here, I really liked the pattern, the grouping of 3. So after the owl beads on both sides, I did the red, and then I did 3 green 6-0s, and then the red. And again, I have 11-0s between all of them. This is such a simple, easy pattern, but I just think it's beautiful. It's really pretty. And so I did this pattern. I just strung up a whole bunch of beads, okay? And then I strung the other side, okay? And I got both of my strings to meet. And then I realized that I actually had some more seed beads and red beads left over. So I undid half of the necklace, and I just used up the red and green beads that I had left over, so I have none left over. So I don't know if everybody's going to get the same exact amount. I have no 6-0 seed beads left over. I used all of them. And I used all of the red seed beads that were bright red, because the other ones I have are dark red. There is one here that's light. Is there? I thought there was. It's that one. That one right there is lighter than the other ones. So yeah, and it helps if you have a jewelry design board to have the wooden one. So I laid them out on the sides. I did, you know, the red, 3 green, red, 3 green, and I made sure that it was going to work. Okay, so let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 groups of them, okay? And you don't have to use the same green I did. You can use 6-0 seed beads from your stash. So it's up to you. I love the color of these green ones though. They're really pale and pretty. Alrighty? So this is my design. I hope you liked it. I hope you find it inspirational. And maybe you have beads in your stash that you can use to make something like this. Alright, so this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like this video, leave me a comment, subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, and make sure you click the bell button so that you get notified whenever I upload new videos, and follow me on my social media sites. I'm on Instagram, Pinterest, and X. Thanks for watching.